snipers from Dar es Salaam as well as Mchana from here in Kenya. They are racing to 17, and to present to you the audio and video of this action both on Break and Finish Live Facebook as well as Peter Chove Live YouTube. My name is Simon Peter Chove. The venue is Mchana Pub and Grill opposite Prestige Plaza alongside Ngong Road, right at the heart of the city of Nairobi. Race to 17, 2 frames played, ISHMAEL 2 and Amadeus 0. Race to 17. Every time I get to think that the action in Nairobi is about to end, I just get some information that the action is not about to end. I'll be updating you about other players on the verge of jetting into Nairobi, which is becoming now a beehive of activity, the center of winning and losing money for all the top players in Africa. One of them is this guy, the 2014 African champion ISHMAEL, who is winning a third all in a row. So far starting off as the much better player. And the problem that Amadeus will be having is that for all of the races ISHMAEL has played ever since the start of this tour, which are now more than a dozen, it is only once where he started the faster player from the start when he did not win that game. That was his second race against Dog City. In other matches, every time he has been taking a healthy early lead, he has been winning. 3 frames to 0. ISHMAEL up, race to 17.
You can be enjoying. I know you are tired. I woke up, I was sleeping, the rest was standing. Like 2 hours, I went somewhere to the park, I came, I've been here ready enough. Maybe enough until I got tired. Then I came and watched it. I moved out, I came, the time is 8. The rest is not yet. I used enough time to play. I think they should add one. Yeah. They should for sure.
The last time out that Janja, donning white with a cape from Tanzania, played in a man match, it was against the Ugandan Joseph Kasozi. It ended in a decider when scores were at 20 frames all. Janja utilized failure by Joseph to pot black. I remember watching him on Sam's Pool TZ Facebook page. He then potted about 5 reds and then the black, and then celebrations all over snipers. He's not very active like some of his colleagues, but believe you me, he can mean to be a very decent player. And lest I forget, the biggest achievement he has achieved in African pool was being the most valuable player for the All Africa Pool Championships in 2023 in Johannesburg in South Africa. I think he reached the semi-finals of the men's singles, but was the overall top scorer in the team event that was won by South Africa when they defeated his team Tanzania in the final. He was as well part of the Tanzanian team that reached the same position. They were number 2 in the following edition of the All Africa Pool Championships, the one that was hosted in Durban beg your pardon, Janja, part of the Tanzanian team that came second in Durban in South Africa a little close to 2 months ago. Now he's in yet another country, Kenya. He has not participated at all. A few Tanzanian players have been having many matches. Him and Jackson have not yet been active. It has mostly been Abdallah Hussein, and then today we saw Innocent Sami. Those two have played a combined number of 3 races, winning them all. And yesterday, the other Tanzanian in Nairobi, that is Saif Hamad, did play but lost to the Ugandan, that is Rashid Wagaba, Dog City. I've not had a very good start in terms of network speed, most especially for those that are watching from the YouTube stream. I do believe that now you are covered. If it does buffer again, I'll be doing what I normally do. Switch between networks. Normally that will do the trick. 3 frames to 1 with ISHMAEL MTHETHWA in the lead, racing to 17. I want to assume that in a maximum of 3 hours, that's the total amount of time that I expect this match to be done to completion, including the time so far that we've played. That is exactly 26 minutes. So I do expect maybe in 2.5 hours we shall have a winner, because at least by the start these players are starting out very quick, and that is both of them. It is ISHMAEL MTHETHWA having a 4 frames to 1 lead, and frame number 6 has gotten AMADEUS breaking dry. There has been some contention between AMADEUS and the umpire. He's a player as well for the Mchana Morans team. He's called Brian Simiyu. The contention for AMADEUS was for the umpire to rack the balls tight enough. Even then, after his demand, AMADEUS broke dry. ISHMAEL seems will not be utilizing that dry break to win the frame with 1 visit over the table. He has closed it off. He's playing yellows, which are 5 in number. When he realized he couldn't pot with ease, he's opting to play safe. And thereafter, the next match shall be between Abdallah Hussein and Stanford Given Ginte. That one shall be played at around 11 p.m. East African time, for the reason that the first match took way too much time and it was a little bit complicated to condition the players to change the table. Maybe for the lesson to learn from the organizers, a race to 21 for some of the players is too long to endure. 6 hours plus, close to 7 hours, the amount of time for which the race to 21 was played between Innocent Sami when he was defeating Patrick Mwangi by 21 frames to 17. 38 frames played in close to 7 hours. What makes the shot ISHMAEL has just played so special is that cue ball, when he plays and puts yellow to the corner pocket bottom right, is almost natural to play into the yellow that is close to the cushion in the right. Play it open. He somehow missed it. Somehow. It looked quite easy. And now with that yellow, the one that is at the right end of the table will be the one that will cause him a little bit of problem as he tries to go for the frame, tries to make it 5. ISHMAEL almost fouled after playing a shot so exceptional. He almost blew it up, but can recover if he can put black to the diagonal pocket bottom right, bottom left, and it's in either ways. ISHMAEL 5 and Janja 1.
Edu, tusaidie.
It is now 6 frames to 1, and the match could be starting to run away from Amadeus. He really must start fighting. He has been outplayed, at least so far, in the first 7 frames. I have to put a disclaimer, he is a lot better than we are saying so far. And this, I think, is the 4th time or so that he's participating in competition in Kenya in the last 4 years. Last year, he was part of the Team Lakso International Carnival in Eldoret. He was also part of the Grand Michana 2024 edition. He was also part of the Tawi Open that was organized in Kitale about 1.5 years ago. A tournament where he played, I think, up to the round of last 16. Here so far, he has been doing some very good cheerleading for his Tanzanian counterparts like Saif and most especially Amadeus. Now is his time to show exactly what he's made of. Also, as a player, he's always very vibrant and very jockey in his real life off the table. We are now realizing how serious he can treat himself when it is his turn to play the game, and is demonstrating exactly how to win a frame after going 6-1 down. It is Janja 2 and ISHMAEL 6. The break of frame number 8 by ISHMAEL is fair, and what a split of the balls after potting 3 yellows and leaving 4 other yellows near the top and side pockets, left and right respectively. This will be the easiest way to pot all your yellows. He will have the little problem of the position of the black as he contemplates a clearance that should make it 7. Janja did shake his head after looking at the split of the balls. He got to pot 4 balls on the break. That is 1 red and then 3 yellows. He may want to play and pot yellow to the center pocket on the right, then play the cue ball into the 2 reds close to the black. Intents to play the black in space, try and go for the frame, try and extend his lead by break and finish. That will be a very poor way to close the table. Putting the easiest ball of them and not granting himself easy ability to pot the yellow that is at the top end of the table. He has it in sight. Potting it is something different altogether. If he pots the yellow on the right and then intends to play the cue ball into the black, he could deny himself white to pot either of the 2 yellows that will be left on the table. There is as well a tempting shot. If he plays yellow, which is leftwards of the 2 near the center pocket on the left, he may drift the cue ball into the 2 reds close to the black to split the black open and try to go for the frame. He's missed. Almost got lucky, but not lucky enough. Advantage, Janja. Tomorrow there is expectation of action between Steven Jackson of Tanzania to take on Henry Mwangi of Kenya. Ibrahim Sajemba, the Ugandan, does want to have some action as well. Still looking for options from the Tanzanian team. It could just be Dula. I've also received communication from Kelvin, and I have had a look at the flight reservation with Ethiopian Airlines. This coming Wednesday, he should be traveling from home to Kenya via Malawi. And then the likes of Ibra will be waiting for him. Also, the expectation of him to have action against Jerry. That means, most especially for the non-Kenyan players who are in Kenya, there is every chance they will have their Easter celebrations in Nairobi. Like Janja, who could be winning a 3rd out of 9, needing to put red to the corner pocket top left, then have the cue ball drift off the right cushion back into space where he will be putting black to the corresponding diagonal corner pocket bottom right. When his game is on, he has all the composure and the demeanor to take down even a player as good as ISHMAEL. If he can maintain this kind of pattern, he has a chance. Janja 3, ISHMAEL 6. He really has hit those balls hard. If the amount of power on the break will be measured, that one will be special. He leaves an open table after potting both red. He perhaps potted only yellow. He is going for the yellows and is closing the table. Janja on the yellows, frame number 10. out of a maximum of 33. He's going for Apple. He's going for a fourth, and every chance that he will. And I know that given his poor start, many of you have been looking at him as a slight underdog for the victory. Maybe now you know that this one could still go either way. He wants to put yellow to the center pocket on the left to draw the cue ball a little bit backwards. As long as he has full sight of the remaining yellow on the table, which he does have, he will be winning this frame. And we will be winning it by break and finish. Live on break and finish live Facebook. Janja 4 and Ishmael 6. Now the pool table has very good lighting, but most especially the table beds. Note that the whole room is well lit, so to have perfect lighting, most especially if you are watching on a mobile phone, kindly adjust the lighting of your phone and then have full maximum. And then for you to watch the two races to completion under heavy light, you may need to watch the video while having your phone in a power bank, perhaps in a charger. Another miss by Ishmael, another chance by Janja. 6 frames to 4 between Mchana and Snipers. Mixed performances in terms of money matches for Ishmael ever since his advent into the store. Losing once and winning once against Sanford Ginte, the Malawian, winning twice and then losing once against the Ugandan Ibrahim Sejemba, winning once and losing twice against the Ugandan Rashid Wagaba Dog City, winning twice, losing twice against the Ugandan, that is Ian Kazibwe, as well winning twice and losing none against the Ugandan Joseph Kasozi, then losing twice in the two biggest spots against Tanzania's Abdallah Hussein. Now, after yesterday's match, in a post-match interview, Ishmael says that he's not yet done with the dollar. He did say, using the scenario of a movie, said that his matches between Dola are just a movie. The way a movie starts is not exactly how it ends, and there's still action between them, and we'll be seeing where it will be going. As much as frame number 11 seems to be going the way of Ishmael as we start off the second quarter of action. Has to be careful here when he plays connection not to lose the cue ball. He has opted not to play connection, and now will surely be winning the frame and will be extending his lead as he puts black to the side pocket on the right after 11 frames of play in a race to 17 for $2,000. It is Ishmael 7 and Janja 4. While I give this match to end in perhaps 2.5 hours or slightly under 3 hours, the playing speed of these guys so far is suggesting that it could end even earlier. About 47 minutes, the amount of time that we've used to play 11 frames, maybe just around 4 minutes average time per frame. And when you put into account that that time includes time for racking balls, the time spent between frames, you get a feeling it is going on at pretty good speed. Of course, both the players play offensive ball. They like to go for the game. Janja just got it slightly wrong there. His intention was to play the cue ball into the red that is just behind the yellow that is at the corner pocket at the top right. To have that yellow into space, which will create an opening for him to go for the frame and do with ease. And once again, dear viewers, you are watching here at Mchana Pub and Grill alongside Ngong Road in Nairobi, an organized money match between two players, one from Tanzania, the guy that is getting himself partially snookered, AMADEUS, and ISHMAEL MTHETHWA of South Africa. And the live stream that's at Mchana Pool Club, Break and Finish Live, Facebook, then Peter Chowe Live YouTube, is sponsored by Chairman GNM, the director of Mchana Pub and Grill. He's a very big reason for the revamp of Kenyan pool. Through his sponsorships, the motivation to players, most especially the three Mchana teams that are the Maroons, the Gladiators, and the Knights, who combined are in their dozens, and they make the majority of the Kenya Harambee Pool Stars, the country's national pool team, and that is both ladies and men's category. ISHMAEL needs to play the cue ball into the red, close to the yellow. He does. He puts the yellow in effect, plays the frame now in space with a chance to make a clearance that will give him an eighth. That will put him at least halfway through the amount of frames he needs to win to take home the 2,000 US dollars pot. He may again need to play a frame splitting shot. He does. Now look at how, if you took a screenshot of how the balls were appearing a minute ago and you took a screenshot now, it just speaks volumes of the abilities of ISHMAEL using that left hand that has been a torment for players in Zambia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda for the last 15 years and still going strong. With now 3 reds left on the table, he could play and pot either, starting to potting with the one that is top pots with top spin cue ball to bounce off the top cushion. The next one to be potted is perhaps the one to the center pocket on the left. He could choose either of them because the cut is too big that he needs on the white. That angle that gets the center red into the left doesn't give him natural white for the last red, so he may have to play it with a little bit of power. Maybe the cue ball off 2 cushions, that is on the right and then bottom. It will be something. If he simply plays it by a roll, the cue ball perhaps moves to be played into the black. If it is played right against the black, it can go anywhere. Here we are. He's gotten it wrong. He ought to have avoided that red. Cue ball shouldn't have contacted the red because it was in space anyway. He may have to play bank off the cushion on the right into the side pocket on the left. 15. He wins. He's not even close. Instead, it is now Janja even closer to winning the frame, potting yellow to the side pocket, red cue ball to move the top end of the table, and the rest is a formality. He will, however, need to avoid contact between white and red as the white moves bottomwards. He avoids the red and will clearly be winning. That was quite skillful how he avoided the red. But of course, he's more than able to come within 1 frame of ISHMAEL after 13 frames of play. Amadeus 6, ISHMAEL 7. Please keep me more company, guys. We are not yet even halfway through the day's action because after this, it shall be Dula versus Gente. And as I speak, Dula is at the venue, dressed as smart as usual he is. Ginte should be coming anytime soon. Finally, Ishmael gets a chance to extend his lead, not to allow Janja come close, to cut the yellow into the center pocket, cue ball into the red, cue ball to remain where red is. And just like that, the frame will be won by Ishmael, who is now on 8, and Janja on 6.
I'm waiting.
8 frames to 6, dear viewers. Watching from Channel Pool Club, Peter Chewe Live. Those are the 2 YouTube streaming platforms, and then Break and Finish Live Facebook. And yes, with 14 frames played, and that have been played over the space of just over 50 minutes. We are already streaming to 1,500 people. Please keep watching, liking. If you can, please share to keep the dream of spreading the gospel of this sport alive. The dream of Janja is now not fully alive because he has gotten to put yet another cue ball and could be losing yet another frame, and Ishmael could be extending his lead with yet another score. A little backspin this, maybe to put another red to the same side pocket on the right, and place the cue ball into a red, which is now moved towards the top end of the table. Here all he needs is to put a ball, perhaps the red that is leftwards of the 4, and also him to play it with a roll, maybe cue ball to follow that red a little, which he does. The other 3 reds will be potted with ease, starting with the one that is in the middle of the 3, maybe the one that is topwards, but seems to be aiming for the one that is starting to look tricky. Maybe he cannot put any. That is of the 2 that are close to each other. Maybe he may need to check the pocket a little. He puts comfortably anyway, and we don't want to put the remaining reds on the table to the same corner pocket, top left, which if he does will be verge of yet another victory. Backspin cue ball off the right cushion. How good! He doesn't even use the cushion. He gets himself snookered. That is a moment of misfortune for the South African. Janja comes to inspect as though it is his turn to play. That won't matter. If Ishmael doesn't find the red, the frame will now go to take the likelihood of Janja to win. He's going for mass shot, curve the cube around black, finds red, doesn't pot. You get the feeling still advantage Janja. Mrs. Zimbele, thank you for watching. I'm not happy with what Ishmael is doing, and it is the one you're supporting. Great Joy, Mwai Popo. Yes, thank you for appreciating former Sammy as well. Thank you for watching on the Facebook stream. Gibson Katambala, you think Janja is giving away frames? All right. And you think Caesar that Janja is better than Ishmael? Let's see where it goes. Tabo Maicom Party as well. Thank you for watching, and big shout out to you, to some of you that are watching from Channel Pool Club YouTube. Martin Marina, supporting Ishmael. Pool Billiards also supporting Ish. Johannes Mabonga supporting Amadeus. And yet Ishmael is the one with a chance to take the frame that belonged to him at the first time of asking, as he sinks the black into this corner pocket at the right to record a ninth, which is a 3-frame lead regained. Ishmael 9, Amadeus 6. Johannes Bambonga, thank you for watching from Channel Pool Club. Emmanuel Chenya, reminding Amadeus that he's here to collect monies, as we have a void break from Amadeus in frame number 16. He'll be getting to break the same frame. Damian 265, thank you for watching, just as is Victory Makoto. Christo Sisenda, you are reminding me the name of the umpire. I mistook his name, actually he's Edwin Kekwai. Thank you for watching, Christo. He's the chairman, he's the president, he's called president of the Umpires Guild of Kenya, and is called by nickname Kenya's #1 umpire. And I remember he was the official of the final of the Grand Mchana at the same venue. He's also very good with compiling statistics, detailed statistics from these matches in the mornings after the games, and then he shares to our social platforms. Thank you, Kisto. May I also pass some shout-outs to those that should be watching from Isaac Handlala. Also, thank you for watching from Peter Chebe Live YouTube, as is Charles Venus. This one must be the Tanzanian international player. Charles, we are missing you in Nairobi. Please jump on the bus. It's not yet too late, Charles. Charles, do it, do it. Mwanga Mizinga supporting Ishmael, and you're watching from Zambia. Abongile Sege supporting Ishmael from Peter Chebe Live YouTube. And Matanga, you want to arrange Ishmael versus Caesar. That one will not be possible for now, because Caesar will be heading to the United Kingdom this coming Wednesday. But it will be Ishmael that will be heading into a 10th, which will be seeing him get to double figures in terms of scores for the first time in the match. That is perfect stop shooting, and will be sinking the black into the corner pocket at the bottom left. Ishmael versus the black for 10 to need 7 out of the remaining frames, and he does. South Africa 10, Tanzania 6, race to 17 for $2,000 US. Don't take this very serious, but guys, it is 10 frames to 6, 2 minutes time out for Janja. Everything's okay. Yeah. They try to do mighty polish. They'll be reported. All of them will be reported.
Michelle, who are you smelling with there? Who are you smelling costume up? Who are you smelling with? Michelle, who are you smelling with? Okay, come on. Give Pato. Give Pato some beer. Pato. VP. Amefanya kazi nzuri sana. Patie bia mbili. Give him 2 beers, Pato. Amefanya kazi nzuri sana. Pato VP. Give him 2 beers. Tanzania hoye! Tanzania hoye! Serikali kwa hapa. Serikali kila mahali leo ni kuna Malawi. Leo kuna Malawi. His cousin, you fit up. So for them, you tumbo kubwa sana bana. Unajua tumbo ya huyu jamaa ni mamili.
We are back, dear viewers, and the situation at hand is that Amadeus has the work of trying to win 11 frames, and yet ISHMAEL needs 7 out of the remaining 17. It is that simple. That makes ISHMAEL at least a nominal favorite for the victory. You get a feeling he has got in him what it takes to win those 11 frames. As we await the arrival of Ginte, when he does arrive, we shall be announcing the next match that is going to be happening later tonight between himself, Ginte, who is going to be taking on Dula. That will be Malawi versus Tanzania in some kind of way, big kills versus snipers. Janja should be winning this with 1 visit over the table. You can't believe he's the guy that is so vibrant, so loud, so supportive of his teammates when they are playing. But the same guy can mean to be so composed when it is his turn on the table. Last time that I streamed a match involving him prior to today was the African Black Ball Championships in the round of last 16 when he beat Zambia's Right Kabwe in one of the best matches in the tournament. They played polo at a very, very high level. He may want the cue ball now to bounce off to cushions, that is bottom and right. He will want to put black to the side pocket on the right, bottom, right. How good will the cue ball be for the black to the side pocket on the right? Beautiful. I think it's okay. He almost got himself snookered, but this will do. Black is sunk. Amadeus returns from timeout, and with timing, he breaks and finishes and takes away the frame. It's Amadeus 7 and ISHMAEL 10. Patrick Mosanyerek is asking what the results for VP's match. Okay, Patrick Mwangi was defeated by 21 frames to 17 against Tanzania's Innocent Sami. And you may have heard the loud voice of Mighty Poch. He was not happy with the result, but was contented with the performance of VP. That was why he was littering him out with some beers now. Yes, time to enjoy. The performance is done. The break is fair from Janja. You get a feeling again he has another chance to win another frame by break and finish. As he's going for the yellows, Janja, the little problem he'll be having is the yellow that is close to the cushion on the left. The other four are easily portable. Does he want to go for the would-be bad yellow now? Try to play it by rail drive to along the cushion to the corner pocket top left. It looks in. Yes, it's in. The cue ball. Much better. Clearly, this one is done. Now, I can even call this one as a frame that is seeing Janja winning 2 frames in a row with 2 consecutive upwards, red and green respectively, especially right after the first time out of the match, which happened after 16 frames. He won the 17th with a green apple. He's winning the 18th with a red apple. Janja now is coming within just two of ISHMAEL. Janja 8, ISHMAEL 10. Race to 11. ISHMAEL 11, Janja 8. It has been 3 frames, 1 with just a single visit of the table. If you can talk to entertainment, you are getting it now. ISHMAEL still needs 6. Janja still needs 9. Please accept our apologies that are watching from the Mchana Pool Club stream. There was a mistake in the pronouncement of the pot. It is not 4,000, it is 2,000. We actually apologize for that. It is 2,000 US dollars pot. Paul Billiards, thank you for watching. Jeff Kawach supporting Janja. Kevin Kaboha, my friend, must be watching from Fort Portal in Uganda. Ashton Ventures supporting ISHMAEL. Just as I see you, I think I've answered you. And Paul Billiards as well. Alian Mohammed supporting Janja, and Martin Minor. You say that ISHMAEL likes Tanzania. This one is the third match he's playing against the Tanzanian player, but the other 2 ended in defeat. Both of them against Abdallah Hussein, who is going to be taking on Ginte. And Ginte is the fastest player in Kenya today. For me, he's the second fastest player on the African continent, only after Jerry, the South African. From Seychelles, thank you for watching World DB. Waving your Seychelles flag. Wasa James. Stop disturbing my friend Kasozi Gaming Zone from Durban. You think ISHMAEL is winning? Gaming Zone, the best player from your province, KZN, is now in Harare. Yes, Jerry will be playing against Eshka this coming Wednesday at the Escalators Pool Arena in Harare. Thereafter, in the next maybe 2 days, he will be flying here to Nairobi to rematch with Eshka. But I believe there are some guys who are here who will want to have a piece of Jerry. Not so many, because not so many want to play with him anyway. But yes, I do expect if Ibra is still around when Jerry is around, there could be action, because there is a lot of unfinished business from Jerry against Ibra. And then I think if Kelvin is around when Ibra is around, anything can happen. And then who knows? Head starts from Jerry could be in. If they are in order, he will get even more action from even more players. Like ISHMAEL, who did write on his Facebook page about 1 week ago that he called them stars of African pool and named them as Jerry, Caesar, and Aiden. He said if either of them can dare give him +6 to 21 as their fans allege, then he will be taking them on. It was Caesar's management that responded, saying that +5 is in order, not +6. And then in response, ISHMAEL told Caesar that as long as that offer +5 is given, ISHMAEL is okay with it, and told the management of Mchana that as soon as Caesar steps foot into Nairobi and enters Mchana, they lock the bar and throw away the keys. Nobody escapes, just money and the 2 players and the Q6 and the pool table. Big miss by ISHMAEL. Almost not a miss. It was perhaps a yellow jumping out of the pocket. Canadian boy, you say Hazard will really he will make free money if he came. All right. Hopefully he does come. He'll surely be getting games here. Kelton Mokwiri from Zimbabwe supporting Eshka waiting. Looking forward to that game on Wednesday. It will be streamed by Q Pixels Photography. The Facebook and YouTube channels that are administered by the guy that I beat in 3 money matches, including twice in his own country. Will Ishmael make this one count? That is quite special. One shot that has too much imagination, and it made it so easy to play. Playing yellow into a yellow, but with backspin, the cue ball potted the yellow that was parked at the center pocket, and then got a position where he could manipulate a clearance that could be a 12. And his follow-up shot is almost equally good, and will want to put yellow to the corner pocket bottom left, draw the cue ball slightly backwards off the cushion, and the rest is a formality. 20 frames played. Ishmael 12 and Amadeus 8.
Wait, John. Wait, John. Atakata kwa mita. That's why we have both matches.
We are witnessing Ishmael winning what will be his 13th. He's not only the favorite for the victory, given the current scores, he's turning himself into the outright overwhelming favorite for what will be him winning a second consecutive money match in a row, which will be the third time this will be happening in the tour. That is seeing him as the film star. Ish 13 out of 21 and Amadeus 18. Thereafter, there is expectation of Stanford Griven Ginte to arrive soon. Abdallah Hussein is at the venue, waiting to take him on in a $2,000 pot, racing to 21 on the same table. And clearly now, Amadeus must start winning. He cannot let the lead of the South African grow bigger than this.
Job alive. Until yesterday, we were saying ISHMAEL seems to be taking money from the Ugandans and giving it to the Tanzanians. But apparently, could it be changing from tonight?
Seems like he could, because at least if he wins this one, it will be the first match he'll be winning against a Tanzanian player. And who knows what will be happening tomorrow, because he's expected to be having more action. Of course, it could be Abdallah Hussein anytime soon, because those are supposed to play 5 matches. They agreed to that, to have a marriage of 5 matches, but also necessary for Ishmael to play with other guys, not the thing to be just Ishmael versus Amadeus every now and again. Do you think this one could be won again by break and finish by Janja?
It is possible. It is possible indeed. Very looking palatable.
He hasn't even been playing that bad. It's just that Ishmael has been better for most, if not all, parts of the match.
You're right. Ismail has really been efficient tonight. Very, very efficient. Even the most difficult shots he's been recovering very well. So I think this could be Ismail's night. This could be Ishmael's night, but this game, it is never over until it's over.
Yes, as it is not yet over, we are seeing Janja now respond to what Ishmael did by Janja taking this frame himself. His cue ball manipulation skills can mean to be good. We'll want to put yellow to the side pocket on the left, have the cue ball be bounced off the bottom cushion, then move back all the way upwards with the right spin on the cue ball. It looks a little bit suspect. I'm not so certain the black can pass into the corner pocket top right. The option is to pass it into the corner pocket. Actually, top right, it is possible. On the left, there are the reds. Goes for the right corner and misses. Misses only just. Will Ishmael use this half chance to try and win the frame, try and make a claim, try and make it 14, use as little power, little energy as possible to take the victory, which is continuously seeming like it could be his? Of course, he has a very bad looking game, and winning it with 1 visit of the table, his current visit, is not realistic. Even snookering is a little too risky, because the ball that is parked at the corner pocket, and with the knowledge of the game of Amadeus, finding the angle can mean to be a little too simplistic. He's, however, going for snooker. By his body language, perhaps it may not have been a total snooker. The direct angle is snooker. They want to think that Janja will want to curve the cue ball little round the red, which is on the right of the cue ball. A little curve will do. That's why he's choking the tip of his cue stick. Master shot, curve the cue ball around the red, find the black, finds the black after rounding off the red. Unfortunately, did not put it, and has created now space between the jaw and the black, and it's a frame now. Ishmael can win, and can win surely. He will want to play the cue ball into the reds close to each other, which he doesn't, and now you get a feeling the tempting shot is a snooker.
Wow, that was a very nice search against the snooker. He's done it very well, and he has put Ishmael under pressure. So Ishmael needs to do probably another snooker. Yes, he'll do this one, probably look for a snooker on down this table, but let's wait and see. Those 3 balls are going in, but the 2 red balls could be a problem for him. Oh, he could actually escape. He could escape because if he does it well. Oh, I think he's going for the snooker. He's looking for a snooker. Oh, is it possible? Is it possible to go through there? Because from this angle, you may not see it. Oh, it's super efficiency. He's done it very well. The South African. Oh, that was close, but he has made it. It's gonna be 14 to 08. It's gonna be 14-08, and this is a good booster as it comes back to play the dangerous Hussein Abdallah from Tanzania. He needs this win. He needs this win because he's been very unlucky against the Tanzanians. Not unlucky, but he's not been winning against the Tanzanians, and this could be his first win against the Tanzanian in a stretch of 1 week. So I think this could be a booster for him. He needs it, and apparently he's been doing well against the Ugandans, but the Tanzanians has been an uphill task for him. So, in my opinion, he needs this win more than never. This is a mighty Paul just stepping in for Chobe Live. He's just gone for health break and back, and we are loving you people. We'll be doing your comments at the same time. We'll be updating you the latest of the latest. What a night. This is a wonderful Monday evening in Nairobi City. Mchana Pub and Grill. Fantastic food. The ambience is exclusive. The tables are excellent. World class. What more could somebody ever ask for? Especially if you're a pool lover or a pool player. This is Mchana Pub and Grill, the heart of Nairobi City, opposite the Prestige Mall along the Gong Road. Very popular road, very big road in Nairobi City. But back to this table, AMADEUS has picked the yellow balls. So far, so good for him. So far, so good for him. He's doing very well. It's a possibility. It's a possibility for him. He can do it. He just needs to take one shot at a time. He has to take one shot at a time. It's very crucial, very important for him. He's a potter also. He's very good in potting, so he has to take one shot at a time. So far, looking good. Wow, but he could go through those two red balls, but after that, where the cue ball goes will be the challenge. Has he done it? Oh no. Oh no. Quite unfortunate. That's what I said. It was possible to go through that one, but now this one is now a challenge. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. That's fantastic control. Wonderful posture. He's down. That is unfortunate indeed. Has he given up or something? Could be. He could have given up or something, because that's a shot he could have controlled. He could have controlled that shot. Now ISHMAEL back on the table and looking promising tactically. Looking promising tactically. He's a tactical player. He's tactical. He's tactical. He's tactical. Yes. He's a tactical player, ISHMAEL. One of the most renowned tactical shooters in Africa. Twice African champion, seniors. Thrice African youth champion. A number of times he's been a South African champion. So this guy has got all the accolades of a monster, of a pool player. Let's wait and see his reaction to this, because that one, I think AMADEUS has escaped a little bit. He escaped a little bit. Until now, he's on the table. He's on the table. AMADEUS. Let's look for the response. Because for me, this is a very crucial frame for AMADEUS. Because if he loses this one and is a race to 17, ISHMAEL will be very, very close. Ooh, that was very nice indeed. But this one, unfortunately, ISHMAEL will carry the day. Unfortunately, ISHMAEL will carry the day. The way the balls are arranged, the position of the balls, and the efficiency of ISHMAEL tonight, I don't think he'll leave it. I don't think he'll leave it. He's going for it. He's going to finish it. You can bet anything we have. ISHMAEL will finish this one. And if he finishes this one, it means he will be on 15 and AMADEUS will be 0-8. It will be a disaster to catch up. It will be a disaster to catch up. ISHMAEL is very efficient today. Tonight is looking very menacing indeed. He's gonna finish this one. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. ISHMAEL will be two frames away after this to win. He's doing it very well. There are a lot of etiquette, a lot of pedo. Oh, it means business. It means business. Oh, yes, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's doing very well, ISHMAEL. It means business. It means business. It means business. ISHMAEL 15, South Africa 15, AMADEUS 8, Tanzania 8. Wow. This is a good night outing for ISHMAEL. Remember, the Tanzanians have really taken a lot of his money. He has lost almost 5, not only 5, he has lost 7,000 US dollars. 7,000 US dollars against the Tanzanian. But now, he seems to be ripping back. He's getting back a few of these coins. And AMADEUS and reality show is gone for a time break, a health break, and he's be back. This is now just ISHMAEL just trying to fill the tables and do a little bit of maneuvering and checking his shots. But so far, he's been efficient indeed. ISHMAEL for tonight is extremely efficient. This is the time nobody wishes to play ISHMAEL. We call him Die Hard. He never dies. He gets beaten occasional times, but he comes back because he's not supposed to die. He's supposed to come back and come back and come back. We shall be back in a few minutes, or not seconds. We shall be back in a few seconds or few minutes. It's a time break. AMADEUS has called for a time break. ISHMAEL is training on the table. You can see AMADEUS have just jetted back to the table area. I wonder who's breaking. Probably looks like ISHMAEL is breaking. It appears ISHMAEL is going to break. He needs this break. He needs the break to control the match, so that it can't be on the home stretch, the deciding frame. The referee says otherwise. The referee says otherwise. Is not ISHMAEL's break. It's actually AMADEUS' break. And AMADEUS looks happy and a bit refreshed because of that. He breaks well. I think one ball goes in, 2 balls goes in. He has a choice to choose. this is a deciding frame for him, because if he doesn't win this frame, trust me, we could call it. He has to win this frame. He has to win this frame, AMADEUS. Oh, not really the best outcome after that shot. He's looking vulnerable indeed tonight. AMADEUS is vulnerable. I think he's looking vulnerable. Big Sam TV, wherever you are in Tanzania, wherever you are in East Africa, big shout for you, from us, me and Chobelav. Big Sam, wherever you are, your person is playing. We really appreciate the work you're doing in pool. Big Sam TV, wherever you are. Say hi to Alima. We really appreciate your work. You are bringing pool closer to the people. And we cannot forget what you're doing. Oh, that's a good shot from ISHMAEL. He's done it very well. He's looking very sharp indeed, ISHMAEL, tonight. Oh, he's enjoying his game tonight. He's enjoying his game tonight, ISHMAEL. It seems like it means business this night, this Monday evening. It's a Monday, but the place looks so packed. It's so many spectators, so many revelers, quality music on the background, and apparently there's so many pool tables are in the arena, Mchana Pub and Grill, and the people are playing pool at the same time. They're enjoying themselves and they're having a lot of fun. And the top Kenyan players, I can see Yegon just on the sidelines, waiting for an opponent. I can see Henry. I can. Jinte is in the house, by the way. Jinte is playing next against the dangerous Tanzanian Dula. I can see Ian from Uganda. I can see Ibra. Oh, everybody's here. Sami from Tanzania. I can see Dola is in the house waiting for his. Jackson is there across the road there. Wow, it's his full house. It is a full house tonight at Mchana Pama Grill. With you right now is Mighty Poach sitting in for Chobe Live. He's gone for a health break and just maybe a biting or something. And this is a skill shot in the waiting. It's a skill shot in the waiting. Fantastic shot. That was excellent. He played it very well. That was excellent indeed. He's pulled one back. He'll be 9. ISHMAEL remains at 15. Game on. Race to 17. Remember, it's $2,000 US. Big money. Big game. ISHMAEL is gonna break. ISHMAEL is breaking. Meaning business, ISHMAEL. He's really contemplating finishing this thing off. He wants to finish it off. He wants to finish it off. And so far, so good for him. It's looking possible for him. Orientation, okay, and possible for ISHMAEL. Oh, fallen short. Yes, he's done it well. He's done it very well indeed. He's done it well for me. Done it well. AMADEUS. Oh, I think ISHMAEL just wanted to spoil this ball. He just wanted to spoil it, but now looking not really tricky, but the quality of AMADEUS, I think he should be able to control the frame a little bit, just a little bit, just for the moment, because
the black ball where it is, and there's a problematic yellow ball and a red ball there. You could just hold it a little bit, just holding it a little bit, just holding a little bit for the right moment. I think he's also gonna hold it. Yes, oh, he's a good guy, and he's doing it very well. He's holding it very well. He's doing it so far so well. I think ISHMAEL has just unleashed those balls outside that ball outside that problem area, and now his balls are on. All of them are on the other half. Oh, has he done it? Not really. No snooker. It's a tactical frame we are having in this one, and that especially is both players are looking sharp for the duel. Oh, a bit of some risks there, but yes. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Just when AMADEUS was coming back to the game, looking sharp and looking resolute. Oh no, it happened sometimes in the pool. It's very unlucky for him. It's very unlucky for him. But let's wait and see. It's still not very clear for ISHMAEL. It's not very clear. He has to do a lot of magic here. Some magic a little bit. Yes, that's what I was saying. Oh, it's complicated it a little bit. She's complicated it a little bit. Small little complications after that shot. Now there's a possibility for AMADEUS to come back to this frame and pull another one back. Is he going for the snooker? Is he going for the snooker? Yes, it is. It is. It is a reality. He's going for a snooker. It is going for a snooker. He's going for a snooker. Yes. It's not really one of the tough snookers, because I think ISHMAEL, those crowd of balls, yellow balls, he could get at least one of them. He could get one of them. Yes. Yes, that was not really a resounding snooker from AMADEUS, because the way it was, getting the yellow balls, any of them was easy. Was not. Oh, he's doing for another snooker. No. It's okay for him. So far, so good. I think ISHMAEL might have an option of either clearing all those yellow balls or apparently going for some holding shots. Oh, yes. Is he going to hold the game again? No, I think he might just go, because there's a possibility of a bank shot on the black ball. So, in my opinion, he shouldn't go for any defense. Just go for it. Why can't he just go for the ball? Just go for the game. And for me, just go for the game. For me, just go for the game. It's possible. Okay. He's holding it a little bit. But in my opinion, he should just go for the game, because I could see a possibility of a bank shot on either of the down pockets. And these are the disadvantages. These are the the gods are against Tanzania tonight. They've really eaten ISHMAEL's money. They've eaten ISHMAEL's money. But for this, I think the gods have said, no, you've eaten enough of ISHMAEL. This is the time for ISHMAEL, the Dahad, to test your money. And it's looking good indeed for ISHMAEL. I can even feel he's smiling as he plays that shot. He's smiling. He's smiling as he plays that shot. Probably it will be, wow. He'll be on the hill. ISHMAEL will be on the hill tonight. He'll be on the hill. He'll be on the hill. He'll be on the hill. ISHMAEL will be on the hill. And AMADEUS looks like apparently is a very good sportsmanship. He's got very good sportsmanship. he says, no need to stress yourself. The frame is done. Let's go to the next one. I wonder who's breaking. It's going to be very interesting. Who's breaking? Na hapa karibu na mimi kuna mchezaji hapa Abdalla. Just salamia tu wa Tanzania wako kwa sababu watacheza next. Salamia tu Abdalla.
Thank you. I'm here naangalia game ya mwenzangu na game bado. Nimesema tu game bado, huu ni mchezo na mchezo ni pale black ya mwisho itakapoingia. Kwa hiyo na imani na nina matumaini. Game bado. Niwaambie tu Tanzania, huu ni mchezo kama ilivyo michezo mingine. Tutegemea matokeo mazuri wakati wote.
Hata mimi naungana na yeye because hii game ile jamaa nafikiri mwisho ndio ameshinda. Ni race kufika 17. Yule ya mwisho ndio anashinda. So hiyo ni Abdalla anacheza na Jinte kutoka Malawi. In the next 30 minutes anacheza na Malawi Jinte. So hii itakuwa kali, hii usiku itakuwa noma sana. Noma re, ile usiku tunasema itakuwa noma re sana. But as the game comes to our close and it's looking a possibility of the last frame in this match, the way the yellow balls are, Chobe, the way those yellow balls are, I think we are coming to an end. And the red ball, oh my goodness. Apparently, ISHMAEL has postponed his win. He has postponed his win because the way those yellow balls are, AMADEUS will finish this frame. Those yellow balls are looking very good indeed. He cool. He just need to relax. Just need to play one shot at a time. And I think the black ball is a center pocket any day. Oh, he's even done it better. Oh no! I feel for him. That was too much pressure. We are very sorry. Sorry. Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. What do you say? This is the first win against the Tanzanian. Could this be the turning point for you?
Of course, Dula, I'm sending a kidogo message to Dula. I'm coming.
All right.
It's the first one against Tanzania, and it will continue. Don't worry.
So this time round, you're not going to take money from Uganda and give it to Tanzania. This time round, you're not going to take money from Tanzania and Uganda and take it to Tanzania.
But coach, I told you yesterday, we know how the movie starts and we know how it ends.
All right.
You understand?
All right.
As long as they don't go home, I will take everything.
Thank you much. So what's your next race? What's your next match?
Tomorrow against versus Dula. Tomorrow versus Dula at Mchana tomorrow.
You're playing Dula?
Yeah, tomorrow.
What will be the pot?
$4,000 pot.
$4,000 pot?
Yeah.
At what time?
I think 8 o'clock. We'll discuss about time, but I think 8 o'clock.
All right, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right. From us, from China, how different the China environment? It's very good. It's very nice.
Best of the best.
In Africa.
Best of the best.
Best of the best.
Maybe in the world also.
Best of the world also.
Maybe in the world also, yeah.
Thank you so much. Chobe Live. Thank you so much. And congratulations once again.
Thank you, Papa. Thank you, manager. Manager, thank you. Manager, should I play one more game or?
No playing in game.
Okay, tomorrow.